Welcome to We Love Pets. Today, we're bringing you a critical, high-stakes explainer on keeping your small exotic pets not just alive, but truly thriving. You see, understanding the unique physiological and psychological needs of your small companion is the absolute foundation of responsible ownership. So, consider this explainer your definitive survival guide, where we're going to break down the unforgiving realities of exotic pet care. Think about this quote for a second. In the wild, showing weakness is a death sentence. That single brutal fact dictates absolutely everything about how you need to care for your companion. Because they're prey animals. Your rabbit, your guinea pig, or your hamster is biologically hardwired to hide its illness from predators. And by extension, they're going to hide it from you until it's almost too late. You simply cannot wait for obvious signs of distress. You have to proactively manage their environment. Let's dive right into Pillar 1, the medical foundation. Establishing a proper baseline of health is your primary responsibility. For any newly adopted pet, an initial wellness visit is completely non-negotiable. This is absolutely crucial for catching hidden, underlying issues that might stem from past neglect, issues that can literally mean the difference between life and death. But you have to understand a really critical distinction in veterinary medicine here. A general practice vet might have vast, incredible experience with dogs and cats, but that does not qualify them to treat a ferret or a chinchilla. Exotic pets require a highly specialized skill set and highly specialized equipment. If you see a veterinarian acting hesitant, unsure, or uncomfortable while handling a hedgehog, for example, you need to consider that a definitive red flag. You've got to be rigorous in your criteria when evaluating a clinic. Ensure your companion is in the most capable hands by asking very direct questions. Ask them, how many small animal patients does this clinic actually see annually? Do they possess the specialized, small-scale diagnostic equipment required for pocket pets? And carefully observe their handling techniques in the exam room. Your vigilance here is truly your pet's first line of defense. Moving on to recognizing hidden health threats. Because of that prey animal psychology we talked about, you really have to become an expert observer. Your daily routine must include scanning for the most subtle behavioral and physical shifts. A minor change that you might just brush off in a dog or a cat could actually be a final warning sign for a small exotic pet. There are universal physical red flags that demand immediate emergency intervention. Do not wait around to see if these improve overnight. If you witness wheezing or any respiratory distress, unexplained weight loss, sudden and profound lethargy, or frankly any significant changes in the size, shape, or frequency of their droppings, consider it a full-blown medical emergency. Furthermore, environmental threats can be just as deadly as internal illnesses. Small animals fundamentally cannot tolerate high temperatures. Let me be absolutely emphatic about this. Anything above 80 degrees Fahrenheit or 27 degrees Celsius can rapidly induce fatal heat stroke. Their enclosures must be kept in strictly climate-controlled environments at all times, no exceptions. Beyond those universal threats, we have to look at species-specific lethal vulnerabilities. Rabbits, for instance, have incredibly sensitive respiratory systems and can suffer severe toxic reactions just from being around cedar shavings. Ferrets aren't just susceptible to adrenal disease, they can actually contract human influenza directly from you. And hedgehogs are prone to a paralyzing, irreversible neurological condition known as wobbly hedgehog syndrome. Having a working knowledge of these specific threats is absolutely mandatory. Next up, population control and behavioral management. The decision to spay or neuter your small exotic pet is a fundamental pillar of responsible husbandry. While altering your pet obviously prevents accidental litters and heavily reduces the severe burden of shelter overcrowding, it also provides some profound health benefits. Medically speaking, it entirely eliminates the risk of several reproductive cancers. And behaviorally, it dramatically reduces the destructive and aggressive behaviors driven by hormones during adolescence. This is a real game changer for the temperament and the longevity of animals like ferrets and rabbits. But there's a critical caveat to surgical intervention here. Not all small animals tolerate anesthesia well. Chinchillas, for example, are highly sensitive to surgical anesthesia, which makes elective procedures extremely risky. So in cases involving sensitive species like chinchillas, the absolute rule is to strictly separate the sexes at all times rather than risking life-threatening surgical complications. Now, let's explore Pillar 2, specific nutritional blueprints. Listen, there is absolutely no one-size-fits-all diet in the exotic pet world. Feeding the wrong nutritional profile won't just cause a mild upset stomach, it'll lead to severe deficiencies, improper growth, and eventual organ failure. We have to follow precise dietary blueprints based on the species. First, we have carnivores, like ferrets. They require high-protein, strictly meat-based diets. Their bodies fundamentally cannot process complex carbohydrates or fiber. Next, high-fiber herbivores, like rabbits and chinchillas, require an endless, continuous supply of grassy timothy hay, and never alfalfa, to maintain gastrointestinal motility and prevent dangerous hairballs. Finally, we have special needs animals. Guinea pigs, for example, cannot synthesize their own vitamin C. They absolutely must receive daily supplementation through specific fresh vegetables, like bell peppers or citrus peels, just to prevent scurvy. For those herbivores, digestion actually involves a fascinating and maybe slightly surprising biological mechanism called coprophagy. This is the process where animals like rabbits and guinea pigs actually consume their own specialized, nutrient-dense droppings. Now, while that may gross out a new owner, it basically acts as a natural multivitamin, and it is absolutely required to maintain their complex gastrointestinal health. Never attempt to prevent them from doing this. A universal danger across both rodents and rabbits is dental health. Their teeth literally never stop growing. Overgrown teeth are a constant, agonizing threat that can completely prevent an animal from eating, eventually leading to starvation. Because of this, an uninterrupted supply of safe, untreated wood for gnawing is absolutely essential in their habitat at all times, just to naturally file down those teeth. Which brings us to Pillar 3, grooming protocols and fatal mistakes. While most of these small animals are fastidious self-groomers, a bit of human intervention is sometimes required. However, acting on well-intentioned but incorrect assumptions regarding their hygiene can be completely deadly. For instance, rabbits require your active participation in their grooming, especially during their heavy shedding seasons. Since rabbits physically cannot vomit, ingesting excess fur while self-grooming will very quickly lead to severe intestinal blockages. Brushing them isn't just a bonding activity, it's a life-saving daily protocol. When it comes to bathing, the rules change drastically by species. You must never bathe a chinchilla in water. Their fur is so incredibly dense that it simply will not dry properly, which leads to deadly fungal infections and respiratory distress. Instead, they rely entirely on specialized volcanic dust baths, which perfectly absorb the excess oils right out of their skin and fur. Similarly, you must not bathe a rabbit in water. This is a critical mistake. Being submerged is profoundly unnatural and terrifying for a rabbit. The extreme stress alone can induce severe shock, and their coats take so incredibly long to dry that hypothermia becomes a profound immediate risk. Ferrets present a totally different grooming challenge. Owners often attempt to just wash away a ferret's natural scent, but overbathing a ferret actually strips its skin of essential oils. In a sort of biological irony, this causes their skin to overcompensate, rapidly producing even more oils and resulting in a much stronger, heavier, musky odor. Less is definitely more when it comes to bathing a ferret. Finally, we have to issue a grave warning regarding parasite control. Under no circumstances should you ever use over-the-counter dog or cat flea treatments on small pocket pets without explicit, specialized veterinary approval. The chemicals used in these commercial treatments present an exceptionally high toxicity risk and are frequently deadly to small exotics. It's just not worth the risk. So, we leave you with this vital question. Knowing that showing weakness is a death sentence in the wild, are you truly prepared to be the expert observer your exotic pet relies on to survive? By mastering these strict medical, nutritional, and grooming pillars, you dramatically increase their chances of living a long, vibrant life. Thank you so much for watching this comprehensive explainer. Make sure you subscribe to We Love Pets for more in-depth explainers on providing the absolute best for your animal companions.